Join NGstalagmite in a lesson you will never forget, using
Anime Studio Pro.
Okay, so welcome to tutorial number 3. Tutorial number 2. Basically you should have a face, and a headband, and some hair. If you haven't got this stuff, you need to go into my previous tutorial and make it, please! This is basically going to be the tutorial part where I show you how to turn the head. It won't be a direct turn, it'll be about a 45-degree turn. Yeah, so yayness. Okay, first of all, you're going to go ahead, copy and paste, delete it, pop it in your face. That's your headband. You want to get rid of your headband layer, you don't need that now. Okay, so you've still got your headband because you just copy and paste it onto your hair. Go and grab your neck, copy, delete, paste it in front of your hair layer. Okay, so your hair layer should be separate with your neck, and okay, the reason for this is so as you can manipulate your face separately to the hair and neck, which will be just a little bit of a cheeky thing we can do there. Right, okay, so basically we're going to go ahead and go to... Oh, actually, I can design this line to help you understand. Ah, that's a good idea. Understand, yay! Okay, so we're going to go ahead, draw an accurate line. And go ahead and thicken it out. Basically, I want you to understand the importance of this symmetrical line here. Basically, you can see this line here. One side looks almost identical to the other. It's just inverted, isn't it? It's just kind of flipped over. So, you just need to bear in mind. Just trust me. Why am I telling you this? You'll find out, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to get this line and move to number 24. Okay, that's your 24th frame. Should be about 1 second. And you just move it about there. Okay? Actually, maybe a little bit more back there. Okay? Now, what you want to do is you notice that your eye, this eye here, is on kind of close to this line. So what you want to do is you want to make sure it stays kind of at the same distance and region as this line. So you're going to move it with this line that is moving too. So that'll go kind of there. But what you want to do is you make sure that it gets smaller so as it fits into the face, obviously. That's probably about okay. So, you see that? That kind of moves with the line, and it still remains kind of symmetrical. Okay, so you want to go ahead, get your other eye, and and just pop this eye about there. Okay, so you see the line kind of stays in between them. That's okay, isn't it? That looks like kind of a head turn. It's good that this eye gets smaller, because it looks like it's at a distance to this eye, which it is, because the head is turning. Okay, so you go ahead and get your nose. Whereabouts was this line? Okay, so these 2 points here should meet up with this line here. Okay? Now, you don't want to go ahead and go, okay, so I'll put it here. Or, you know, even a little bit up, because that just looks stupid, okay? You need to just, as straight as possible, move it this way and match up with the line. And you can go ahead and kind of point this nose out a little bit, because obviously the nose is a little bit more pointed at that angle. And because you're manipulating the points individually, it won't appear to change too much, but it'll change enough to capture the idea. Okay, so your chin point here, that should be about there too. You'll notice this headline here. You don't want this headline to go there, because that's just getting stupid now, okay? So you can just kind of bring it round a bit so as it fits in with this headband. And your mouth. There we go. Bring your mouth round. And yeah, that kind of works. Remember, try and keep this as straight as possible. Also, you'll notice she doesn't have an ear. Sorry about that. She went to the doctor, and he recommended he go and see a new doctor called Mr. Van Gogh. And he kind of stole one of her ears. So, yeah. Oh no, he's still both. Okay, shut up. So, you should move this headband so it looks like this headband is twisted too. This kind of crease in the headband should move more to the front. Like so. You kind of notice this entire face is just moved right. And it kind of matches too. Okay, so you can just delete that line now. You don't need that. And there we go. Okay, basically, that is your head turn. You can clean it up a bit more. Obviously, you can spend a lot more time on it than me. This is just a basic demo of what you can do. Okay, so why did I ask you to do the face in a separate layer? Go ahead, go to your layer option. Make sure your little cross here, you see this little cross here? Make sure this is about here, in the center of this head, but almost at the top of the neck. Get your rotate tool, and at this point in the timeline again, you just kind of tilt the head back a bit. So not only is her face turning this way, but it's actually going to move back as well. So it kind of looks like an entire face turn. You can have the face turn, you know, about that much if you want it. And she's also going to, you know, it just kind of gives it a good... So it shows you more of a 3D turn instead of just a two-dimensional turning of the eyes, you know. So that's what you're going to do. You're going to work with this. Your hair, obviously, is going to come, because of gravity, your hair, make sure your hair is manipulated separately to this neck. Don't bring your neck round as well. You could probably make your neck move a little bit with the head there, though, so as it looks, you know, like the head is moving with the neck, not the head is moving against the neck. You see that little tweak there? That works really well with that head movement. So, you know, just keep a little, just tweak things, make things look as good as you can. Now, hair has gravity, you know, it's heavy, and it won't, you know, if this head is twisted, you know, when this head rotates, it's not going to rotate with that, you know, is it? It's not going to work. So you just keep it flat all the time, okay? So you're going to move this. The hair was about there behind the headband, you know, it wasn't exactly behind it. You could go ahead and move this hair kind of behind the neck a bit. This hair can kind of go down a little bit. Just kind of bring it to a poof at the front, maybe, you know. Just, it's basically about experimenting. Don't be afraid to go back in the timeline. Just see how it looks. Okay, well, to be honest, I'm happy with that. I'll render a version. I'm going to make a couple of little additional tweaks, maybe some eyes closing. It's so easy, look. You go up to your eye, pull that up, pull that up. How easy was that? I mean, come on. That's what I modeled them for, so as they're easy to play with. Sorry, my microphone screws up a lot at the moment. Okay, so I'll render you something, make a couple of additional features. Also, I wouldn't mind if you guys, if you want to, upload some of your stuff and show me what you've been making out of my tutorials. I'd really appreciate that. You know, just something for me to look at, maybe give you some more advice on it. Thank you very much. Hold on.